Good day, traders. So in this tutorial I'm going to be talking about head and shoulder pattern. For understanding purpose, I'll split the topic into 4 parts. The first, I'm going to talk briefly about head and shoulder pattern. What is it used for? The second topic, I'm going to be talking about how to identify the pattern. Then the third topic, I'm going to just give you a few pictures, like display a few pictures of how the pattern look like. And for the final, I'm going to show you a live trade with the head and shoulder pattern. So briefly, the head and shoulder pattern is a sharp pattern which signals reversal of current trend. So if the current trend is a downtrend and we see the pattern below it, then 98% of the time it changes or reverses the trend to an uptrend. So for uptrend, if the chart is in an uptrend, then we spot the head and shoulder at the top of the trend, of the uptrend. 98% of the time the trend changes to downtrend. So we'll move over to how to identify the head and shoulder pattern. So now I'm going to talk about how to identify the head and shoulder pattern, which is our second topic. And I'm going to be doing that using an arrow, using arrows. So first, price move. In a downtrend, price move make a low and makes a high, then make a lower low and make a higher low, makes another lower low, and make a higher low. So now if the pattern is about to form, the price makes a lower low, but this time instead of making a lower high, the price makes a higher high. So once this happens, price makes a lower low and a higher high. That means the pattern is about to form. So all you just need to do is to mark a zone and the other shoulder formed. Now this zone marked is going to be our entry point. So when price gets to here, we're going to place our buy order. So price retrace down, test this shoulder, then we're going to place our buy, and our expected take profit will be here at this zone. So our expected take profit will be at this zone here. That's the former low, high rather. And our stop loss will be few pips below the head. So this is just a theoretical view of how to identify the head and shoulder pattern. So the main thing to note is that when price makes a lower low in a downtrend, a lower low, and then makes a higher high, so that is a signal for the head and shoulder pattern. Now I'm going to do for the downtrend, for uptrend rather. So in an uptrend, price moves up, make a high. I'm just going to make, I'm not going to do long description. Makes a low, makes a higher high, makes a lower low, makes a higher high, but this time it makes a lower low, instead of a higher low, or lower low rather. Instead of a higher low, it made a lower low. So you can see, let me draw the line. A higher high, then it makes a lower low. So once such happens, you already know what's coming. The head and shoulder pattern is forming, meaning 98% of the time is going to reverse and form a downtrend. So we're going to mark this other shoulder formed as our entry area for sell. So now when price gets back to this zone, we'll place our sell order. We'll place our sell, and we're going to set our take profit here, which is this low right here, the previous low. That's where we're going to set our take profit, because obviously there will be a demand zone there, which may likely put the price up. So when we place our sell here, we expect price to move down to form the complete head and shoulder pattern, and our stop loss as usual will be few pips above the head. So these are shoulder 1, head, then shoulder 2. So now next we're going to display a picture, maybe 2 pictures of the head and shoulder pattern in live in the chart for you to see clearly. So in this first picture, you can see price got to the other shoulder level and bounced back and pull up and even make more ups. Now the second picture is in the line chart form, but you can see below it was in a downtrend, but below it forms a head and shoulder and push up. This happened last month in the 4 hours of Euro USD. Now I'm going to explain the head and shoulder pattern, so you understand it using this line chart. I'm first going to remove all the indicator and the lines first, so that you see the pattern very well. So it was first a downtrend moving down, so it came here and made a lower low and a higher high. I'm going to put a line there so that you understand what I'm saying. Okay, sorry. I'm going to put a line here to make a higher high and a lower low. So here is the shoulder form. This is the head. So our entry will be this other shoulder that has already been formed. So we're going to place a line there for our entry. And our possible stop loss will be here, just few feet below. So I'm going to change this thing to candlestick chart now. You can see. So when price got to the order, so when price came to this shoulder, it bounced the price up. It reverses the price to the upside. So our possible take profits will be this supply zone right here. This supply zone right here will be our possible take profit. So lastly, the last topic for today is the live trading using the head and shoulder pattern.